Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGirt Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Army Black Knights, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the UMass. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. Wide open downfield. He's off to the races. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Apparently, line number one on the game plan, attack now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. He wants to throw. Looking to scramble. Complete to the right. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect and keep the drive going.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, UMass!
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires downfield. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up 4th.
Touchdown, Minutemen! A great catch and run for 6.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
The UMass offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Steps away to find some room. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Minutemen!
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller has done.
And he hauls it in inside the 30. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
First down.
An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. Complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Now, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UMass. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
The UMass offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first half performance. Now on 1st down from the 43. Quarterback extends the play. A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, UMass.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too, before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
They'll throw it on first down. On a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before... And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen! These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
The UMass offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some...
Off he goes! And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Fires to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Got it past the marker. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
That's a great example of a receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
Touchdown, Minutemen! And the stomping has commenced.
Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The throw. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Steps away. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Harding. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing. Touchdown, UMass! And the punishment has been extended. And for this receiver, hello, viral.
Hello, viral, and on every platform, everywhere. You're going to see it in top plays. Not one, not two, not three. Just continuing to count the touchdowns. This guy's been balling.
The UMass offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Off the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. 1st and 10 from the 27. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, UMass! And the pummeling has started.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Going up top on first down. They're trying to get to it. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Keeps looking downfield. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, Minutemen! And the beatdown has ensued.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The UMass offense returns to the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game. He unleashes a long one. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Minutemen! And the route is on.
And there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. Quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Lost the defense, he's wide open. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He'll get rid of it. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's a fumble. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.